I'm your host of the most Logan 23. Joining me for It Lives Beneath Chapter 15, Warning: The Fate of You and Your Friends is Decided. This chapter, depending on the character's nerve scores and other choices, your very experience with this chapter may contain disturbing content. Hot on the heels of Josephine, you burst back into the secret passage beneath Richard Sutcliffe's mansion. John, wait up! Danny drags you to a stop, red-faced and gasping for breath. We've been running for like half an hour. We have to hurry. You steady yourself against a door frame, pulling in a deep lungful of air. Josephine's going after my grandpa, and Elliot's with him. Every second we wait. But we don't even know how to stop her. You already tried freeing her from the lake, and it only made it worse. I just need to talk with her again. Find some way to break through to her. How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't know yet, but we don't have a choice. We have to try. Josephine's out for blood. The society aren't the only people in Pine Springs. It's about to get very fire and brimstone around her. We're the only ones who have any chance of stopping her, and if we don't try, a lot of innocent people will die, including my brother. Are you with me? Friends all nod, resolute. Then let's do this. Unless you're 1K videos with no subs. Then you're like, nah, I'll let the brother die. Pressing on through the cellar, you come out into Richard's mansion and find it littered with robed corpses. Oh God. You wander through the scene of carnage, bodies slump over the tables and dangle from the railings, and every single one has a marlin spike through it. Josephine did all this? Wow, she's really not messing around, is she? How the heck do you reason with this? Maybe if we... Something grabs your shoulder. Ah! The cultist hangs from the wall, staked through the chest. She reaches feebly towards you with a bloody, shaking hand. Oh, it's you again. Help me! You're a cultist. Get off me. Slap the cultist's hand away instinctively. She coughs weakly, arm falling to her side, and the last trace of life drains from her eyes. Is she... Yeah, she's gone too, just like the rest. Let's get out of here. As you hurry across the grounds outside Richard's mansion, the sun begins to rise over the water. Assuming Josephine makes a direct flight towards town, we're gonna have to cut across the lake if we want to catch up with her. Yeah, but Arthur took the boat when he left with Elliot. Can we just use one of Richard's? He's got like 1 million of them. Well, that figures. Where? He keeps them tied up at the end of his private dock. Lead the way. Before long, you're skipping across the water, the prow of the speedboat cutting through the dense fog. Jeez, what is it with the weather? I've never seen fog get this thick. I can barely see in front of the boat. I don't think this is natural. It's not. This is Josephine's doing, I'm sure of it. Suddenly, you hear the unmistakable sound of screams. It's coming from town. I'm on it. Tom guns the engine, sending the small boat rocketing across the water. You hold tight to the handrail, wind whipping through your hair. Suddenly, a dark shape butts out of the mist, your boat headed on a path for collision. Warn Tom. Tom, look out! Oh, snap! No one says oh snap all about colliding. Tom yanks hard on the wheel, jerking the boat out of the obstacle's path just in the nick of time. Oh, good eyes. Good reflexes. You lean over the sides of the boat as you speed past the dark object, trying to discern what it could have been. Is that a car? What the hell is a car doing in the middle of a lake? I don't think we're in the middle of the lake, you guys. What are you... Whoa! You're all thrown backwards in your seat as Tom maneuvers the boat around another unexpected object, then another, until finally the shapes of horizon dissolve into a blood-chilling sight. No way. Oh. So, she flooded the whole entire town, basically. That's cool. The town, it's completely underwater. Damn it, we're too late. Are we, though? Are we really too late? Hope you're all having a great day. Sink or swim? You take in the flooded vista before you. Your hand moves instinctively to cover your mouth. Oh my god. A twinge of pain stabs from the place your pinky used to be. Oh, Josephine did this, but I can't believe it happened this fast. I thought we'd have more time. John, look! You follow where Imogen is pointing and see pockets of people stranded in upturned cars, floating debris, monsters in the water snapping at them like sharks. In the middle of the chaos, a single swimmer is trying to reach the safety of a floating log. Sickly blue-green light starts to emerge from the depths beneath her. Hey! Hey, look out! They will pay. They will all pay. Josephine erupts from the water, flying out into the mist. Her wake. More creatures rise up from the surface, surrounding the solitary swimmer. Ah! She's dragged under by the monster, blood and bubbles gurgling up after her. You grip the rail, white-knuckled, but the woman is already gone. Oh god, that is horrible, and it's all our fault. No, it's the stupid cult's fault. They're the ones who made her like this. Is there some way to help them? Tom steers the boat along the waterfront, searching a way through the wreckage. You take in the tableau of chaos before you. The only way to help them is to find some way to stop Josephine. Yes, all we have to do is hold an intervention for a wrathful ghost of a dead lady. Piece of cake. Oh, aren't you insightful? We can start by catching up to her. Tom, do you see which way she went? Yeah, but there's way too much debris. I can't find a way onto Lakeview, or what used to be Lakeview. We'll have to dock and go in on foot. You scan the shorelines and spot a clear path of grass poking up from the floodwaters. Over there, by the park. Punch it. Aye, aye, Captain. The boat speeds around a block of buildings and emerges into a wide, open space. You're speeding along towards the higher, drier ground of the hill in a grassy center when... Ah! Holy! The boat is sent careening into the air by some unseen force, flipping over and dumping you all in the ice-cold water. Dark shapes swarm in the water around you, a maelstrom of unnaturally burning eyes and gnashing teeth. You kick up to the surface, your instincts propelling you upward. Coughing up water, you drag yourself onto the bank, turning around to find one of the possessed creatures clawing and gnashing at the overturned boat. Where's the others? I don't see them. Imogen's head pops up through the waves not far away. Oh, thank God. Her appearance is shortly followed by Tom, who reemerges dangerously close to the boat. You wave your arms from the shore, signaling your friends over. Get out of there! Get out of the water! They swim frantically towards you. Tom is nearly out of the water when the bear notices him swimming away and leaps on top of him. Ah! Tom! Help! Somebody help! Tom needs to be rescued. Okay, whatever. You and your friends scramble over, but the beast swings out a massive paw at you, keeping you at bay. You pick up heavy stones from the shore while the others circle around, searching for any opening in which to attack without harming Tom. We're coming. Just hang tight, we'll... And then, without warning, a dark shape materializes out of thin air, coalescing beside the bear. Hey! It's me! Hi. Closes a shadowy hand around the beast's head. Don't hurt friends! The bear explodes into flames, incinerating to a molten slag, then lets out a screaming geyser of steam as it crashes backwards into the water. Dom gets shakily to his feet, brushing the soot from his face and his clothes. John, what are you doing here? Did Noah send you? Hi, John. Meet other John. Flames petering out, the shadowy form nods its ghostly head. Have friends. Recruit John to gain a powerful ally in the fight against Josephine and her minions. Oh, come the f*** on right now! Come the f*** on right now! Oh, you. I'm mad. To recruit myself is 25 diamonds. I hate you so goddamn much right now. No. I'm sorry, John, but it's too dangerous. We don't know how Josephine might affect you, given that you're, well... You understand, don't you? I understand, John. John holds an insubstantial hand out to you, just as your fingers touch John's dissolves like smoke on the wind. You turn to find the other staring dumbfounded. Does anyone want to tell me what the hell that thing was? There's be plenty of time for that later. Let's go. Me from an alternate universe. You hurry back towards town. I was gonna say that was a weird way to end. Emerging back into the flooded remains of Lakeview Boulevard, your group sloshes through the waist-high water, keeping your eyes peeled for Josephine. In the distance, you see a group of people climbing the fire escape of a building, trying to reach the roof. Looks like they got the right idea. Right? I wish I could be on top of that building right now. Down the street, you hear a yelp and turn to see a cultist slogging out of the alley. Oh, Karma is a... Get away from me. Josephine glides to the water after him, a marlin spike in hand. But I have something of yours. There she is, Josephine. Josephine glances your way, but doesn't stop. She and Richard pass out of sight, and you hear a distant scream. This way. But the instant you start after, the water before you begins to boil and rise. What the? The creature stands up out of the water, skin sloughing off its briny flank, exposing oozing tissue, jagged fangs, and a face that's strangely familiar. Oh. Shit, it's the horse. Flames igniting the creature's eyes, it stirs to life, whining, and a horrible, wheezing rattle that shudders from the holes in its throat. Is that a horse? Josephine does horses now? Where did she even... The one from Imogen. It takes a shuddering step towards you, jittering like a wind-up toy, and with a bolt of horror, you suddenly recognize the color of its coat. Oh no. And so does Imogen. Divios? Divios charges, exploding through the water and right into the midst of your group. He hits Danny in the ribs with a hind kick. And then he whips towards you, rearing up, hooves wheeling in the air. Divios, no! I'm not doing the goddamn horse noises. Screw this shit. The creature drops back on all fours, eyes blazing, and wheels towards Imogen. That thing's gonna kill us. Not if we kill it first. Danny rushes forward, a fist raised to deliver a blow. But Divios whips around and rears up, using its front hoofs to send Danny sprawling. Ah! With his back turned towards you, you grab a nearby broken broom handle and plunge it deep into its flank, striking bone. When its hooves touch down on the ground, it crumples, unable to rise, his head barely above the water. No! Imogen scrambles to her feet, sloshing through the water until she's beside her horse. She reaches out to touch him, but he gnashes his teeth at her. Oh, no, 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 no. Dee, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Please, let me put him out of his misery. No, I can't. Hey, hey. Tom wraps his arms around her. She buries her face in his chest, sobbing. Tom gives you a grim nod. You pull loose the pole buried in the side, and with all the force you can muster, stab it in the back of its neck. Imogen's horse had to be put down. Nerve weak. That was awful. Really, really awful. But we've got to keep moving. Everybody okay? Yeah, okay. If you want, we can find a safe place for you, and... Suddenly you hear a crash and breaking glass, followed by the sound of screams. At the Compass Cafe, a horde of monsters thrash and claw through a broken window, while terrified patrons drive them back with stools. We're breaking through! Oh, hi, you're in like every book now. Hold them. We gotta hold them. And so are you, apparently. That building, there's still some survivors inside. We have to do something. We should lure the monsters away. Grab a chunk of driftwood out of the water. Hey, freak show! You hurl the driftwood across the flooded street, where it rebounds off a rotting shoulder. One by one, the creatures turn towards you, snarling. A half-dozen more rise silently from under the water. Well, I think we got their attention. Good. No, not good. I don't want to fight a half-dozen. You look one of the snarling monsters in the eye and crook a finger. Come get some. The water crashes upward as the creatures plunge forward, a wall of putrid flesh and fangs barreling towards you. Good job, John. You're gonna get yourself killed now. You crash together in the middle of the street, and a furious melee erupts all around you. Ah! One of the creatures rams Tom through a bakery window. Ugh! Tom! Imogen runs after him. Nearby, another charges at Danny. Anyone else get tired of all the just monster noises? She grabs it by the antlers, barely holding it back. I could use a hand here. Rabbit. Grab the beast by the antlers, it rears. It rears, hooves wheeling angrily in the air. One clips Danny across the face. Ugh. You wrestle the creature into the water, pinning its body to the ground. Stomp it. You lift your foot and drive it through the creature's neck with a sharp crack. Thanks for the save. What are friends for? Now give me points back. From above you hear a keening screech as something plummets out of the sky. Hey! It's Albus Dumbledore! Yeah. Albus Dumbledore rips into the monster with his slashing talons. You take advantage of the distraction to move in for a killing blow. Thanks, Albus Dumbledore. As the monster falls dead, Albus Dumbledore disappears back into the sky. Danny turns your way. Wow. Wow. That's it? Just comes in, says hi, woohoo, and vanishes. Alright. Was that an owl? Is it that much weirder than anything else you've seen in the last 24 hours? Fair enough. Listen, I'll handle things out here. You help Imogen and Tom. Right. You head towards the bakery where Tom and Imogen are back to back on top of a counter, surrounded by a sea of snapping jaws. Damn it, back off. John, we could use a distraction. I'm coming. You wade through the shattered bakery window, whistling at the monsters inside. Hey, over here. One of the creatures lumbers around your way, then lunges. Freeze, dodge. You duck the swipe of a rotting paw, the bear snarls, lunging towards you. But its bloated stomach snags on the shattered window frame, barks in shock as it rips itself open, blackened entrails spilling into the water. Oh, quite embarrassing to self-injure yourself there, especially in the middle of a fight. As the creature slumps over, dead, Tom leaps off the counter, lands in the center of the room. I wish it would have lived 2 seconds longer so I could have gone and said, "Stop hurting yourself! Stop hurting yourself!" Across the bakery, Imogen dances back and forth on the counter, hurling ladles and cast iron pans from an overhead rack. Get away from me! Imogen, we've got you. You and Tom hurl yourselves into the fray, making short work of the remaining monsters. Ah. Yeah. As the last of the monsters inside the bakery fall dead, Tom slumps against the counter, gasping for breath. I can't take much more of this. That makes 2 of us. The 3 of us, but we don't have a choice. I don't plan on dying in a bakery. Come on. John walks over to the counter, grabs a long john, and then walks finally out. The 3 of you wait back outside where Danny is looking similarly winded. You guys okay? We're fine, but we need to get these people out of here. You all turn towards the Compass Cafe, where awed faces emerge, staring out at you. Are they gone? What the hell were those things? Swamp gas and weather balloons. What do they look like? They're monsters, man. You all need to leave town. Get as far away from the lake as you can. We'll never make it. We have injured people. Glance around the street. Police station. You can take cover inside. The whole thing's flooded. Well, the second floor's not. If anywhere in the town is safe to hide, that's your best bet. Unless you'd rather stay here. The bystanders look back at the shattered cafe window, and then one another. Police station it is. Sounds good to me. Slogging through the waist-high water, you all form a ragged procession and start to cross the street. But before you make it all the way there, you hear a scream behind you. You turn as the man from the cafe is sucked under the surface in a spray of blood. Ah! You didn't see that second wave coming. Bill! Everyone run. How was I supposed to see it coming? I'm sure Calvin will explain in the comment section below. Screaming chaos breaks out as the bracelet, as the whole procession flees from the police station. The water. They're under the water. Where? Danny clambers up onto the crooked lamppost, frantically scanning the water below. I can't see them. Wait, no, over there. An arm of seething flesh explodes out of the water, grabbing the woman from the cafe. Well, we saved no one. I got you. You failed. Shouldn't it be you failed after this? You reach for her, fingertips rushing for an instant, but it's too late. She's dragged below the surface. Danny is now rattled. No! We're almost there. You all reach the police station with the remaining survivors, but the doors are sealed from the inside. Hey, open up! There are people out here! You all take turns banging on the door, but there's no answer from inside. Oh, come on. Why can't anything ever be simple? Bust these doors down and look for a way in. There must be another door somewhere. We don't have time to look. We don't have time to try and bust down the doors either. Down the street, beneath the water, a formation of shadows make a wide, banking turn, heading your way. No, there's got to be a way to get these open. Danny shouts down from the street lamp. There's a window up here. I think I can reach it if somebody gives me a leg up. So I was right. Look for a way, and thank you, Danny. I'm on it. You shimmy up the lamppost and crouch beside Danny, bracing yourself against the building wall. Ready? Let's do it. Plant yourself as stably as you can, struggling to grip the lip of a window ledge as Danny climbs onto your knee. Almost got it. You hear a screech of metal as the lamppost shifts. Ah! Crap! Look out! Danny leaps for the ledge as the lamppost gives way. You leap clear seconds before the lamppost crashes down into the water. Your friends haul you out of the water. Did she make it? You look up just in time to see Danny's legs disappearing through the broken window. Yes! Nice. A few minutes later, the front doors open and swing in. Danny braces herself in the doorway, head bleeding. Are you okay? Cut myself on the window. I'm fine. As the last of the survivors rush into the building, the second wave of monsters surges towards you. Here they come. You all rush into the police station and slam the doors behind you. Monsters crash against the doors while a torrent of water cascades through the gap. While the survivors from the cafe hurry for the second floor, the rest of you brace against the doors, straining. Damn things. Can't get it closed. We're not going to be able to hold them for long. Skeletal face lunges through the gap, jaws clamping down on Tom's arm. Ah! Help Tom. You slam your fist into the monster's face. Get lost. It screeches, recoiling as Tom wrenches his free arm. Can we go 5 minutes without something mauling me? With one last heave, you all slam the door shut and hurriedly pile things in front of them. Are we good? The doors groan, but hold steady as the water pouring in the station slows to a trickle around the edges of the frame. Damn, those are some sturdy doors. Yeah, like plot-worthy doors. Come on, let's go make sure the people from the cafe are safe. Through ankle-high water and flickering lights, you make your way across the station towards a stairwell at the end of the narrow hall. Look, reused most of us material. But as you near the stairs, something smashes out of an office door behind you. Whoa. There's no point in fighting it. Run. You all sprint up the stairs, a beast hot on your heels as you burst through a set of heavy steel doors at the top. As the door shuts, you ram the bolt home, and Danny breathes a heavy sigh. Okay, note to self, when I get rich, I'm building a fallout shelter at high elevation in Siberia. Yes, but what happens if you're outside of Siberia when shit hits the fan? All around you, run-down survivors struggle to recuperate. Nearby, Imogen groans, taking a seat at the table. Tom lays down on the floor, and Danny paces anxiously. Hey, where's what's-his-face? I'm trying to remember him. You know, the deputy. He's not that important. I forgot his name. I remember his face, just don't care about his name. Okay, so, what's our next move here? We need to find Josephine. Stopping her stops everything else. Okay, let's get moving. The sooner we end this, the better. Look, I don't want to be that guy, but I could use like 5 minutes. Yeah, Parker. I know he ran away, but you'd think he'd be at the police station or something. Imogen winces, wiping away blood from a cut on her neck. I'm sure there's some medical supplies around here somewhere. It might be a good idea to take a breather and patch ourselves up. The others look to you. They all seem pretty beaten up. Oh, look at that. Take a few minutes to patch up. It would be a good chance for a last-minute pep talk. Warning! The battle only gets worse from here. This is the last chance in the book to boost everyone's nerve. Yeah, take a quick breather. Push on. Yep. Wimps. I wish we could, but Danny's right. We have to keep going. I know it sucks, but we just have to keep... Interrupted by a scream from outside. Everyone jumps to their feet. That sounded like... my mom! Bet you I can guess who else is here. You cross the room and yank open the window. I think we can make it to the roof next door from here. Come on. Monsters roar and swarm below as you emerge into the fog once more, stepping out onto the window ledge and pulling yourself up to the roof. One by one, you all climb up. Scrambling over the rooftops, you head downtown, following the screams. Across town, a horde of monsters surrounds the docks. I take horde literally after how many bears we've killed at this point. As you arrive, you catch a flash of movement and spot something holding them at bay. Go away! Behind the stone creature, Astrid crouches at the end of the dock. Her leg is mangled. She struggles to reach an unmoored boat. Come on, not here, not like this. Mom! You glance nervously towards the monsters, but they only have eyes for Astrid. She turns your way. Imogen, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be... Pride and fear war on her face, and then she notices you. Her expression twists with fury. And what do you want? Come to gloat. Are you happy with what you've done to my family, to this town? Me? Astrid, you did this to yourself. As far as I'm concerned, you're getting everything you deserve. We'll see about that. Imogen grabs you by the shoulders. John, please, we have to help her. I don't have to help shit. You go help her. She tried to murder me, and she had my parents killed. I'm not saying we have to trust her again, but she's my mom. I'm sorry? I want to say something really cruel and mean, but people wouldn't understand until I tell you guys in full length. Suddenly the horde of monsters grows silent, an echoing voice resounds across the water. The bond between mother and daughter is sacred. No. Spectral form rises out of the water behind Astrid. I shared that bond once. Josephine? But you stole it from me. Marlin spikes rise into the air, twitching eagerly as Josephine's spectral form peels back to reveal the monster beneath. You stole it from my child! Josephine drags her gaze away from Astrid and towards Imogen. No, Josephine, please, she didn't know what she was doing. I'm begging you, show mercy. This is mercy! A Marlin spike shoots through the air, heading straight for Imogen. No! Astrid dives in front of the spike. It impales her through the throat. Mom! Well, you're about to fall apart because you were bound to her, weren't you? Astrid gurgles blood, staggering drunkenly as she wheels around, reaching in your direction. Josephine chuckles mirthlessly, spectral visage returning. Taking the punishment for your child. Very noble. Keep it then. But don't forget yours. A second spike flashes through the air, cracks through the back of Astrid's skull, and explodes out between her eyes. Whew, damn. Go, girl. No! Astrid falls dead. The stone creature takes a confused step towards her, lurching like a puppet with the strings cut. Astrid! His jaw falls off, crumbling into the dirt. His foot cracks and splints. He's reaching for Astrid as he collapses onto the dock and blows away. Imogen charges headlong into the horde of monsters, shrieking with rage and sorrow. Oh, God. Damn stupid woman. Get away from my mom, you evil ghost bitch! Imogen, wait, she's already gone. Danny rushes in after her. Danny, don't. Tom rushes after. Is anyone in this goddamn town like an IQ above 12? Things are going wrong. You don't say. No. Everyone stop. Your friends disappear in the horde as the monsters close around them. Okay, I'm gonna be like Ash from Evil Dead and just say screw him at this point. Like, I'm serious. Damn it. You take off after them, a monster turns to face you. Get out of my way. You slam your fist across the creature's face and shove it to the side. Move. You burst into the thick of action, desperately searching for your friends. Imogen, Danny, Tom, where are you? Somewhere nearby, you hear a scream. Ooh! Get off of me! You start towards the sound, but something slashes across the back of your neck. Ah! The ground slams into your face, and something pins you there. Time slows. Your heart pounds. You look up, vision blurring as a sea of rotten flesh and snapping jaws closes in. And then, through it all, you spot a figure charging into the fray. Oh! Oh! It's you. Nice timing. Plot convenient. Hold on. He hurls himself against the creature, holding you down, bashing its head against the wood planks of the dock. Parker, you came back? And it looks like just in the nick of time. He reaches for your hand to help you up. I'm so sorry, John. I never should have. Parker has the lowest nerve, but another monster plows into him from the side, hurling him to the ground. He tries to stand, but before you can blink, 3 more are on top of him. Parker disappears beneath a mound of roiling, rotten flesh. No! You scramble loose from the creature, pinning you down, and hurl yourself at Parker, desperately fighting your way towards him. Parker, hold on! His arm bursts out beneath the carnage, reaching for you, eyes wild as the monster wraps its jaws around his head. John, help me! And then bites down. No! Rotten teeth rip through Parker's screaming face, his skull cracking like a walnut as red pulp spurts through his bulging eyes. Ah! No! Parker, damn it, hold on! Nah, man, he's dead. Damn it, damn it! With a surge of strength, you explode to your feet, vision going red with panic and fury. Yes, it's also called blind rage. Why is the screen red? The next few minutes are a blur of sorrow and furious violence. When it's over, you're surrounded by a field of corpses, and among them, Parker. Officer down. You collapse to the ground, cradling Parker's body. Parker, stay with me, man. Somebody help, but we have to do something. We have to... John, it's too late, man. You hold what's left of Parker, your whole body shaking with sobs. Don't go, Parker, please. Don't go, please. Nearby, Imogen holds what's left of her mother, repeating the same words over and over in a desolate whisper. Why? Helped you. I could have helped you. I could have... Danny crouches on the ground, head in her hands. No, not Parker. Not like this. Tom grips his scalp, pacing and screaming to himself. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You were supposed to protect them. You clutch Parker's body, shaking with grief, as Josephine descends towards you, expression utterly devoid of sympathy. This didn't need happen, but I won't spare anyone who gets in my way. Then you're no better than the people who killed you. They've earned my wrath, every drop of it. But there are innocent people in this town. No one is innocent! This place should not exist. It's a cancer. Every soul here is a parasite. Listen to yourself. You're losing everything that made you human and letting it happen. You're more of a monster than ever. It takes a monster to hunt monsters. Josephine begins to sink, body passing through the dock and back into the water. When she speaks, her eyes don't even meet yours anymore. Run, while you still can. When I'm finished crushing insects, I will scour this place from the land. I meant what I said before. I'll kill them. Kill them all. A glint of metal flashes, floating through the air as it follows her, the final marlin spike. Your grandfather's. There's just one to go. Josephine, Elliot won't let you hurt Grandpa. Josephine's eyes blaze. Then he'll die as well. You wouldn't do that. You can't. Josephine, wait! But she's already gone. You lower Parker's body to the ground and stand covered in his blood. Nearby, a set of boat keys lay near Astrid's body. You retrieve them. I have to go after Josephine. Damn straight. No. Not us. Just me. John, no! Imogen lays Astrid's body aside and rises to her feet. We're not letting you go alone. And you're all idiots. You've seen what Josephine can do. There's no one who can stop her now but family, and I'm not even sure about that. I won't risk losing anyone else, and if I can't stop her, there'll be nothing standing between these monsters and innocent people. The best thing you can do for me right now is get yourself to safety and rescue as many people as you can. But this isn't the whole reason you came here, Tom, to save lives. And Danny, go find your family. If they're not out of town, you need to get them safe. And if they are, they're probably freaking out. Imogen, you've lost enough. Just take your mom and get out of here. Go, live, be happy, try to do some good. Step back from Parker's body, fighting down tears. And please, take him with you. Bury him somewhere quiet, with trees. Imogen pulls you into a tight hug, and Tom gingerly lifts Parker's body into his arms. I love you all. Good. No, don't even think about saying it. We'll see you later. You step back, tears running down your cheeks. Nearby, a boat thumps insistently against the dock. I have to go now. Take care of yourselves. And each other. Climb into the boat and start the engine, rumbling away from the dock. When you look back, the entire town has disappeared, and the dock is fading fast. Your friends are nothing but silhouettes, and soon those too fade away. Chapter 15 complete. I don't know how to feel about them. I don't know how to feel about them. I liked it, but I didn't like it. The loss of Parker kind of sucked. I mean, it sucks to, you know, have anyone die, really, but, I don't know. I feel like I had more of an impact in It Lives in the Woods with the sacrifice that I made and losing your friends, if you did lose any. Some people played purposely for the purpose of killing everybody, which I don't understand that. Kind of like me in Detroit Becomes Human. I never played the evil pathway where you killed everybody. You even killed people who cared so much for you. You killed them all. And I never understood that. I never understood why some of the choices YouTubers played for that perspective. Like, the purpose of maliciously killing everybody just for views. Never understood that. You guys know me. And if it comes down to giving my own life up for my brother in this game, I'm going to. And reinforces simply who I am and what I'll do for anybody. You don't even have to be someone I really care about. I don't know. I have kind of a hero complex where I constantly have fantasized about going out and being at like a supermarket or a gas station or something and saving someone's life by taking a bullet. I don't know. I have a hero complex. I'm one of those people that runs into danger. I don't run away. I've never been a person who will hide behind a counter and cower in fear of a gunman. I'm a person who will either talk some sense into them or at least stop them from hurting other people. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, again, I feel for Parker's death, but at the same time, boy, it was kind of bittersweet, right? You know, after betraying us and leaving, and then, I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but, you know, him leaving, for me, And then him coming back and being like, no, I'm gonna save you! Just to be plot convenient and give his own life. You know? It's kind of bittersweet, I guess is the word I'm looking for. With that being said, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of it. You know, something tells me it'll end on probably chapter 17. Unless they're all gonna wham bam thank you ma'am in chapter 16. I guess we'll have to see. So, won't do my usual outro. I figure I've kept you long enough. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.